Hey guys, so today we're doing a little bit more Vanquish Soul gaming. I guess this week or so has been kind of Vanquish Soul gaming, but well, when you have a good idea like this, you can't really just let it slide, right? So with Vanquish Soul, one of the things about Vanquish Soul is clearly that Vanquish Soul is not that consistent compared to a lot of other decks. In fact, just here's another here's a deck example that's probably more consistent. Malefic. I'm pretty sure Malefic is just super bad, but still a little bit more consistent in what they want to do. Sure, they might have like a lot of bricks still and whatnot, but I I haven't personally played Malefic either, but I have versed some Malefic players, and they always seem to at least draw playable. And sometimes you don't even draw that with Vanquish Soul. So it's like really bad when like you draw Stake Your Soul, honestly. Stake Your Soul is simultaneously the best and worst card because when you resolve it, this is usually going to get you your best combo, right? But at the same time, if this gets like negated, you're left with nothing most of the time. So, hmm, quite polarizing. Like I would rather have uh Razin Xiaolong sometimes to like Xiaolong Stake Your Soul. Well, one of these is at least playable if Ash. But the other one ends on like one more interaction, so it is what it is, I guess. But if you guys seen my Ignite Vanquish Soul video, then you know there are ways, definitely, to play Vanquish Soul. So for now, we're just going to do this, 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 and then this. And those texts, there are actually texts that you can run that makes this list more consistent, or just Vanquish Soul in general a bit more consistent. So we're just going to throw in the Vanquish Soul stuff, I guess. Don't really feel like I got a choice here, but I guess like this, and then we'll do this for now, although we actually don't need this many. I think we could probably just use only two rosin and that'd be fine. So then the next thing we're going to have to do is we need a crap ton of Kushtiras. So you guys might be thinking, huh, a crap ton of Kushtiras. How does this make Vanquish Soul more consistent? And to that I say, it doesn't, right? Like, we all know this, this is true. It doesn't. So then we're going to grab like one of these, one. Actually, yeah, let's grab two of these because we're running a lot. We can run one Theosis. We don't need Theosis that much. Let's grab Birth. And then I think I want two of these, one of these, one of these, one of those, I think is okay. We can cut some of these down later, but let's go also grab this because why not, I guess? Not super important. So from here, you might be thinking, huh, this is just Kashtira Vanquisol, of course. I don't see how this makes Vanquisol more consistent, and you're right. Look at this. So we just now have a random ogre here. This doesn't really do a whole lot for us, right? And indeed it does not. But there actually is something that can change everything. So I'll just keep you guys in suspense. If you figured it out, then uh you're pretty clever, I suppose. Metal Claw, I think. What was it? Silver Claw? Nail? Dragon Nails? No. Let's grab Durandal at least. Durandal? Okay. Raptinus. And then, what was it? Silver Claw, maybe? Metal Claw. Dragon Nail. No, not this. I need to look through the equip spells real fast. See if I can remember what it was called. I do remember the rarity, so I'll bump it down a bit, make it a little bit easier to find. Do. Anything. Pretty sure it was this rarity. But I could also be blind, so that's a factor as well. It wasn't this. No. Is it lower rarity? I thought it was this, right? Okay, so I can't find it. Blindness kicking in. So type in targeting. Oh, maybe it is lower rarity. Is it really a normal? Oh yeah, it might be actually. Here we go. Metal silver armor. That's what it was. I just got confused with something else. Okay. So now that we have metal silver, now let's grab tuning. Technically you would probably want to play three tuning, I guess, right? I guess. And then assault synchron. So like three of these. And that's probably fine. Could work out the ratios to figure out what the ideal ratios for this is, but if you figured it out, congratulations. It's power tool. Pretty simple, right? So our tool, Braver Dragon, is just pretty solid for this, and specifically this. So the idea is pretty simple. We just summon a Kichdira, which is just a level 7 guy. And generally, these guys will not lose us too much material, so they're probably the most worthwhile level 7 monsters to use. So if we have a Unicorn, we would probably want to grab Birth, and then we can just Birth back Unicorn. And after we, of course, make Power Tool Braver. And Power Tool Braver's effective is, of course, you can equip up to 3 equip spells with different names from your deck and or graveyard to this card. During the main phase, quick effect, you can send one of your equip spells equipped to this card to the graveyard, then target one effect monster in the field, either change its battle position, or until the end of this turn negate its effects. So we're going to utilize the effect to the fullest, although we could probably just get away with one or two copies of Durendal, and that would probably be fine for just the Partial Braver to grab you the Durendal. And this way, you don't have to play Isolde, so you don't need Warriors. So we're going to grab Raptinus, which makes it so that if we have our card here in attack position, it cannot be targeted with card effects. And then with Metal Silver here, uh, this makes it so our card can only be targeted if a spell, trap, or effect monster targets one monster. So this has the benefit of making literally anything that targets. It does not say on field, if you've noticed. So Called by the Grave, for example, this targets a single monster, as you can see, target one monster. So just Metal Silver by itself prevents Called by the Grave from being activatable. So ratios here, not quite great. So obviously, this would not be super hard to do. We just simply need any level 2 tuning. So we don't even need to use, for example, Assault Synchron. There are some other options, but for now with this example, that's what we're going to do. So if we, of course, introduce both Raptinus and Metal Silver, they'll be kind of bricks, so it is what it is, I guess. But let's try to get a good hand here. So we don't need Assault Synchro necessarily to make Fire Tool. Any level 2 tuner does it. So instead of Assault Synchron, it would be a little bit more affordable to probably attempt to instead use Sharnga from the Blackwing structure, and that's a little bit more affordable. So yeah, that'd be an option. But anyways, we don't have a cash in this hand. Okay, can we get hand? Well, I mean, oh, okay, here we go. So here we have Unicorn, Birth, and then Assault Synchron. So this hand does it all, actually, though. So we can special summon Kushtira Unicorn to add Theosis. We will not be locked yet uh, by, well, we won't be locked into XYZ just yet. Okay, so now we'll special summon Assault Synchron, and we'll also activate Birth. So special summoning Power Tool Braver. This uses 4 of our zones for the time being. And we will equip Durendal, we will equip Raptinus, and then we will equip Metal Silver Armor. And this just can be equipped to any monster, same with these. So we can indeed equip them to Power Tool Braver. So then we can Durendal effect now, and this will allow us to grab Rosin. And keeping in mind, we have not normal summon, so we can just simply normal summon Rosin. And we already have two fires in this hand, as luck happens, you know? Lucky, lucky us. And then I haven't filled out the extra deck properly yet, but you know. So imagine now, well, I should change these ratios a bit. I don't think we need these guys that much, but whatever. So now picture this. We have Partool Braver, which is a monster negate and targeting protection kind of guy, you know. If we need him to be a monster negate, he can be one. And then after that, we have normal summon Rosin. Now in this case, we have Xiaolong. So we can't add another fire, but that is fine. We can just grab Pantera, Zizabelius, Borger, whatever, and that would be fine, right? But let's see. This just special summons itself. Yeah, so that's great. And then okay, so we can special summon Xiaolong and then revealing Xiaolong Rosin that we will add back with Rock of the Vanquisher. And then later we can summon, well, since we have Unicorn, right? We can special summon Fenrir, Riseheart, and then we can go like Shangri era, um, Arise Heart, summoning some more dudes, right? And then our field is just flooded with stuff. And we should have only one back row available, I believe, right? No, two, because we popped Durendal. So yeah, we have Birth, Metal Silver, Raptinus on the field. And then I think, yeah, we have enough zones, right? Let me count zones. So Um, one zone for Power Tool, one zone for Unicorn, Rock, Xiaolong. Rock doesn't take up a main monster zone though, so we still have two left. So that should be enough to resolve our Kashtira stuff. So yeah, we're good. And then we can, maybe if we have enough room, we can banish Big Bang to get like Fenrir on field. And that would be pretty chill. Okay. So yeah, this hand ends with the board of like Arisart Shankar era. Power Braver. Power Braver cannot activate its negate alongside Arisart if we have that though, which is unfortunate, but it still gives us the complete one monster targeting target protection, if that makes sense, which is whack, but protection is protection, and we always take protection. And then after that, we also have our Vanquish Soul stuff, which is just chillin'. So we should be able to grab Snow Devil and then blow up most of our board, retaining the Changra era and then our Vanquish Soul stuff, I think, right? So not too bad. This is just a concept though. It just needs to be fleshed out and ratios worked on a bit, but I don't have the time to fully invest into this right now. So it is what it is, I guess. So we don't even need to run tuning either. I just want to show off my royal tuning if I wanted to be honest, but yeah. So we could also use like Sharnga here. Sharnga just boom. A monster with 2000 or more attack on the field. You can special summon this card from your hand, and that's every single cash name aside from Scareclaw Cash, basically. So we could just summon Sharnga and then make Partool Braver, and we still have all of our generic slots available still, of course. So this just makes it fairly hard for our opponent to play the game sometimes, and sometimes that's all you need, you know? Well, I do personally prefer the Ignite uh, combo with Vanquish Soul, but this works as well. So overall, it's not bad. Could maybe potentially be better. There might be more ideas worth looking into, but this is for sure possible, and this makes it worth thinking about, if you ask me. So yeah, if you can find a way to special summon Power Tool Braver without using your normal summon, that is indeed to some extent Vanquish Soul combo. So we kind of have to still open fires, I think, which isn't like necessarily the best. So that the Ignite one still doing a little bit better, but if you guys can do anything with this idea, let me know in the comments below. And I'll try maybe well maybe I'll try some of them myself. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.